again. The signal still looks the same as it was before. Crossing my fingers, hoping that you're all going to find me again. No one's back yet. Okay. Come on, guys. Come back and join me. All right, well, I will continue to walk and I will treat this as if it is a live event. I can see that my signal is fine and I will proceed. I can see someone's back. I will proceed as though... Oh, hi, Catherine. I can see I'm still getting 5 of your messages at once though. So something's definitely glitchy this morning. Something's very glitchy. How's the... Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I'm back. Streamlabs did something funny, so I had to create what looked like a new event, but it ended up being the same description. So something went a bit odd. Still buffering. Wow, how annoying. All right, let's turn this into a nature walk. I will walk quickly. I'm not going to do what I normally do. And let's just look around us and hope that the signal returns to normal. So very frustrating, because it looks like the signal is fine from my end, and when I tested it, it looked fine as well. But let's just turn this. I can see that everyone's messages is being repeated 4 or 5 times. How disappointing, everybody. I'm so sorry. This should be working out beautifully for us all, but it's obviously not ideal at your end. So we're going to look at some beautiful flowers instead, because I can't give you a beautiful forest bathing tour if the signal's no good. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the beautiful flowers. It's coming into spring flowering time here, and we have some lovely, gorgeous flowers coming out. I can hear the birds. The birds are waking. And we have all these lovely Australian flowers here. So rather than do the forest bathing that we were planning, we will slowly walk and enjoy this gorgeous, gorgeous place. And maybe what I should do is come back and do it as a recording that I can offer you on YouTube. We can cope with the buffering. See, what I'm seeing, Sarah, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times that posted your comment, which is crazy. All right, well, it'll kind of be, welcome back, Cynthia. It'll kind of be like forest bathing, as in I'll still go sort of slow, but I won't do the narrative that I normally do. Lisa, I can see 6 of you at the moment. Can you hear me? I can see you chat, but I'm seeing things repeated. Can you hear me at all? Are you hearing me? All right. If we're having so much bad luck with signal and chat and being able to hear me, I'm just going to keep walking, and hopefully you can pick up some of what I'm saying along the way. But we're walking along a trail which is part of the Tamari Coastal Walk in an area of Port Stephens. Oh, sorry, Inga. Sorry you're having that experience. How terribly frustrating. And I confess I would probably feel the same way. I would probably not persist. I would probably give up as well. Hi Joanne, yes we're back, but it seems like the signal is still misbehaving, or something is misbehaving. For anyone who can see, the flannel flowers are about to come out, and they are looking very pretty at the moment. Over on my left, on the left hand side of the trail, there's a whole little pocket of flannel flowers just about to come out into flower. Looking really beautiful. And then alongside those we have these lovely pink flowers looking absolutely gorgeous. And I think they are called Eriostemon, but I'm not absolutely certain. I'm so sorry this is being a less than ideal experience for us. So, because I can tell you that this is absolutely spectacular, this trail. We're going to head up towards the cliff tops and look out over the ocean. So for anyone who's still here and still having a reasonable experience, that's what we're heading for. So let me know if you're still here. There's some really pretty little pink flowers by the side of the track down here. It's like a little pink orchid. Last week we saw white ones and this one's a pink one. Oh, Michelle, you're having that same experience as well. Okay, so here's my promise to you, everyone. I will continue along this track as planned this morning, and then I'm going to come back and do a recording of it and upload that to YouTube when I can, given that YouTube is actually a little difficult for me to upload to at the moment because I don't have Wi-Fi. All right, we're going uphill now. Oh, well done, Lisa, I'm glad. So we're going uphill, and as you can see, we're just a little after sunrise. So the morning glow is just gorgeous. We're going to climb some stairs, just a few. I'm going to turn around and actually show you where we've come from. No, it isn't, Joanne. It's no one's fault. And I tested this trail, and the signal looks fine from my end, so I can't explain what's going on. Stay with me if you can. We'll abandon the forest bathing aspect of it and just go on a beautiful walk. And just up ahead, we're going to open out to a place where we look out over the ocean. And we still get a bit of the forest bathing experience by looking at these gorgeous flowers. And quite unexpectedly, there's an industrial site right alongside the trail here, which I'm keeping out of view so that you don't have to look at it. It's down on my left, but you might be able to hear a little bit of the sound coming from there. So these are the flannel flowers that are about to open up and look absolutely gorgeous when they do. Oh, excellent. I'm glad you can hear me, Michelle. Excellent. No chat yeah, it seems to have stopped doing that chat duplication, which is good. That's a good sign. All right. So the actual formal part of forest bathing we've totally abandoned. Oh, good morning, Lynn. Lovely to see you. We totally abandoned it because everyone was having such a terrible experience at the beginning. So we've kind of turned this into a little bit of a nature walk instead, because it's so beautiful walking along here. So the track has had some recent work done on it. These big blocks are here to discourage wheeled vehicles from entering the path. Yeah, it is. It's always beautiful, Robin, especially when it's bush like this. It's so beautiful here. And it's a gorgeous day as well. Yeah, I'm getting that sense, Lisa. I'm thinking the chat is a little delayed. I feel like people are responding to something I've said a few moments ago. All right, so we're doing a little bit of a climb here. Just up the top the track will open up. I'll just show you these gorgeous flowers. Most of these plants I have no idea what they're called, and I have a feeling that there's been a little bit of restoration work done, so planting of various species by the bush regeneration group. Okay, you can hear me huffing and puffing a little bit. Oh, excellent, Cynthia, because we're about to take a little detour up this sandy path. Have a look at these gorgeous flowers first. Oh, good. So it looks like it's all come back to normal. Okay, not sure what happened there. I'm going to suggest that we reschedule this and do it again next week. And in the meantime, I'll come back and do a recording. It's always best if we do it live. But let's give it another go, because I can see no reason why the signal should have been bad. Okay, excellent. Look where we are. So you can see how that track was ideal for forest bathing. It's just so gorgeous, so tactile, beautiful plants, beautiful flowers, mostly flat. And look where we are now. We just end up here. Look at this. Yes, we had magpies, we had wattle birds. I'm going to get down low and give you a shot of the ocean with this in front of it. Look at that. All right, everyone, you can hear the ocean. You can smell the salt air. Sunrise was about half an hour ago, so the sun is still low in the sky. I hear whipbirds. the contrast between the shaded area and the sunlit area of the forest. We have birds flying overhead. And we're standing at the end of a sandy trail. Beautiful wildflowers emerging ahead of spring. And we'll take this little path and see where it leads. Pausing to look at the flowers along the way. Down below, it's a gentle ocean today. Just the soft, repetitive sound of the waves. I can hear small birds. And much of the hillside has been eroded. It falls away beneath us, beneath our feet. I continue to explore this small trail. And conscious that it's just me in nature. I hear a whipbird. As we return to the main path. And getting close to look at more of the beautiful wildflowers emerging for spring. I spy two small birds at the top of these dead branches. I have no idea what they are. And the ever-present sound of the sea has a lulling effect. Another flower, a different one, with dewdrops at the end of the flowers. I'm just trying to get a good angle where the sun glistens on the dew. And we find ourselves in a sea of pink. I can get my reflection, my shadow away from it. At this point, I decide to head back in the direction that we've come, and we'll attempt to go back through that first part of the forest with the beautiful big Sydney red gums. Let's see if we can capture some beautiful trees. If the turn, and here we have another shot of the ocean. Because I've restarted the tour, I have absolutely no idea how long we've been going for. And I don't want to have that sun right in your face for the length of the walk. So we'll look over here in this direction. Constantly hearing the ocean. And when I have an opportunity, I'll focus back in that direction. Such as here. Let's have a look back down. The beautiful sounds of the ocean. Okay, we'll head back in the direction of the road. I have the sun right in my face. Alrighty. So we've come back in a bit of a loop. That was a whipbird. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
A couple of people starting to appear on the trail. Runners and fishermen. Where are you headed? Which way are you headed?
We're going up this way.
Oh, okay.
We're doing a loop.
Are you doing a loop?
Yeah, sorry, we didn't want to spoil your video.
Oh, that's all right. No, I thought you were asking me.
Oh, no, it's all good.
All right. So we start to head back downhill, returning the way we came, back in the direction of the flannel flowers. And give it about, it's only going to be a matter of days. This will be a sea of white as the flannel flowers emerge. We're still hearing the sea, just slowly, just gently in the background. More of these pink flowers. I'm determined to find out what those ones are called. I think they're called eriostemon. And another pocket of flannel flowers. So we have these tiny little, teeny tiny little flowers here, the little yellow and red ones. I'll show you how tiny they are. That's my finger there. And then down here, this one's so much bigger. That's how big it is there. I'm glad to be able to bring you along to share it with me, Sarah, because it definitely has that effect on me. And here we start to see the eucalyptus trees appearing in the forest in all their twisted, beautiful, intriguing shapes and lines that they create among the understory. And this is some kind of a palm. I think it might be a cycad alongside a grass tree. And once again, we've reached that point where there's some industry down on my right hand side. I'll tell you what that is at the end. We don't need to look at it. It's just a big industrial plant. And a complete contrast to where we're walking. Okay, just down the last few steps. Down to the forest floor. All right, how's the signal here? Because this is where it was playing up before. Is everything still looking okay? All right, so I think we'll call an end to what wasn't really a formal part of the tour. There's a little spider web in there, it's so delicate. Can't really catch it. So far so good. Hi Greg, I didn't even know you were with me. You've been very quiet today. Inga, you back? Fantastic, lovely to see you back. And I've just spotted this little pink orchid again. I have to show it to you, it's just so gorgeous. This tiny, tiny little, look at the detail in that. So pretty. Okay, so we've all got our fingers crossed. Everybody cross each other's fingers. We are going to return to the road through this last section of forest, which is so beautiful. The trees here are gorgeous, and the signal is going to hold. Okay, everybody, we're all wishfully thinking together. Here again are these. This is the flannel flower plant. It's going to have gorgeous white flower with little very, very soon. And then next to it, I have no idea what that is, but it's another gorgeous little flower. Here we go. Here's a pocket of flannel flowers. These are the ones. Oh, thank you for saying so, Gregory. Thank you so much. We had all sorts of trouble right at the beginning, so it hasn't gone entirely to plan. But we've soldiered on, we've persisted, and I just want to show you, look at the dew glistening through there on top of the understory, the undergrowth, with these pink wildflowers in the foreground. This lovely sandy trail. Definitely do, Joanne. It's a white flower. I think it's 6 petals with the tiniest little green tip. And the reason it's called a flannel flower is because even the leaves just feel like soft velvet, soft flannel. So this is the leaf here. And when I touch it, oh, my gimbal's doing silly things. Sorry about that. So when I touch it, it's just the softest, what do you call it, downy gossamer, just beautiful, gorgeous texture. And then here we have these bell-shaped flowers, and these are called Corea, C-O-R-R-E-A, Corea, and they're so pretty as well. All right, excellent. The signal's holding. Now this is what I wanted to bring you back to, was these beautiful, beautiful eucalyptus trees. They are just beautiful, just gorgeous. The colour, the smooth bark. The sun shining on the path. Sorry, that's a bit blinding at the moment, isn't it? We're almost back at the road. So no buffering. See, this is why I was so surprised that we were having trouble initially, because it shouldn't have been that way. Thank you, Inga. Thank you for joining us. And I'm really, really just so disappointed that we had such an awful experience at the beginning. Here, look at this one. Look at that. Isn't that just the most amazing specimen? All right. Well, we're almost back at the road. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me. I just have 1 or 2 final beautiful trips.